2030 Fast Track of Huntsville. Welcome back to my kitchen. I am sure you are just as happy as I am that summer is finally here, but with summer comes barbecues. And barbecues can be very tricky when you're following a nutrition program like we are. So I have the perfect recipe for you to make for yourself or your family or to bring as a potluck. And I am making crab bombs. They're so good. So crab bomb recipe is super easy and very flavorful, and you're gonna really enjoy making it. And the ingredients you're gonna need for this is lump crab meat. And you can buy lump crab meat at your local seafood market or at your grocery store in their seafood department. This is an 8-ounce tub. 1 bag of your Pretzel Twist protein pretzels that's approved by 2030 Fast Track. Cayenne pepper. Salt-free table blend Mrs. Dash, paprika, and you will need sea salt, 1 egg, 1 lemon, fresh Italian parsley, and yellow mustard. And that's it. So before we mix any ingredients up, I just wanted to share with you that I make my own spice blend with the spices that I mentioned in our ingredients. And I take about 1/2 teaspoon of the Mrs. Dash table blend, and I mix that along with a pinch of cayenne pepper, about 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, and about 1/8 teaspoon of sea salt. Mix it all together, get a little bit of spice blend that will be mixed up with our crab meat. So let's get started making the breading for our crab bombs. I take the bag of protein pretzels and I open it at the top just to let some air out of it. Then I just close that bag up, place it on the counter, and I take a rolling pin and I begin to roll and crush all of the pretzels. Now that I have them pre-crushed, I'm going to transfer these into a bigger clear Ziploc bag so I can continue rolling it until it's nice and ground like a regular breadcrumb. So here they are in the Ziploc bag, and they're getting pretty well crushed, but it has a little way to go. So I'm going to continue rolling it. You can use any rolling pin you like and get them nice and crushed up. Okay, I have finished rolling out my pretzels, and some of the pieces were a little bit tough, so I just kind of used my rolling pin and gave it a good whack a few times and crushed them up. So here we go. This is what they look like. Just nice, finer little bits and pieces. So now is the fun part, and in a bowl I have just put my lump crab meat in, and I'm going to just separate it gently because I want some of the pieces to still be chunky. I'm going to add 1 egg, and this is well beaten. Our homemade seasoning. 1 tablespoon of fresh chopped parsley. About 1.5 teaspoons of yellow mustard. And finally, about 1 tablespoon of fresh squeezed lemon juice. Now I have the ingredients in the bowl, and I gently mix them up, incorporating the egg in with the crab meat. And finally, I'm going to add our crushed protein pretzels to the mixture, and I'm going to gently stir this together to get it nice and combined. And then once it's all combined, it'll be ready to be formed into the little crab bombs and placed in a 350-degree air fryer. And if you don't have an air fryer, it's okay because they can go in the oven as well. So check out how beautiful these babies look already, and they're not even cooked yet. I've got 8 crab bombs here, and I measured them with an ice cream scoop so they have the same amount for each bomb. Now I'm going to place these in my air fryer at 350 degrees. And if you don't have an air fryer, that's okay. You can cook them in the oven. Just keep an eye on them because you want them to get nice and evenly cooked. So my air fryer timer just went off and I'm ready to pull these beauties out and show you how perfect they look. So I cooked them for 20 minutes at 350 degrees. If you're cooking them in a conventional oven, I would cook them at 350 degrees for 30 minutes, turning them over halfway through. Check these beauties out. 8 perfectly evenly cooked crispy crab bombs that are heavenly. I can't wait for you to see what they look like on the inside. Your family is gonna go crazy. So here they are up close. Aren't they gorgeous? They look like something that came out of a restaurant. So delicious and completely safe for a 2030 fast track nutrition plan. I will use a fork and cut one open for you so you can see exactly how delicious they are. Crispy. Look at how beautiful the inside of this crab looks. All with healthy, wonderful, clean ingredients. And I hope you enjoy this very much. So thank you again for joining me today for another awesome recipe that you can take to any barbecue. Don't let the summer bring you down because you're afraid to go and visit your friends and not have food that you can eat. Prepare for it. Bring some with you and you will never regret it. Especially with a recipe like this, your friends are going to wish they're eating what you're eating. So enjoy, remember the reason why you're in this program, and enjoy every step of the healthy way. Goodbye, until next time.